Hey guys, what's going on? Steven back again, and I'm here with another Walking Dead video. This is going over the power rankings for week 13. Alright, so to start it right off, we have at number 1, no surprise, Negan. That's absolutely no surprise right there, because Negan is still in complete control of everything for now. But as long as he, maintains control, I can't see him going below. Negan and his saviors have been riding high for a while. Of course, we have but to place Negan at the top of our power rankings. I agree. As long as he is in control, can't see him moving down. Number 2, of course, Simon, Negan's right-hand man. It would make sense to have Negan and Simon as 1 and 2. Last time we saw Simon, he warned Rick, if he finds Daryl, shit's gonna hit the fan. No complaint then, no, can't go wrong, Simon is Negan's number 2, so that's where he sits. Number 3, of course, we have Rick. Another great leader right there. Rick holds more power than anyone not named Negan, which is completely true. He is bringing all the communities together. He's got Hilltop, he's got that junkyard scavenger group, working together. Even though, I really don't trust them, oh, guns you bring us, talk like Yoda we do. Even though they brought them already in, like, what was it, 60 something guns, or actually be more like 50, because I think what was it, the group wanted 10 guns, so they could go out on their own and defend themselves. So I think they only gave them like 50, because I think they had like 60 something and they took 10 for themselves. So they still want more guns, or at least double what they were given, so probably another 50 or 60 guns. But so Rick is at number 3, sitting there. Moving on, of course, we have Ezekiel. It only took the death of 2 of his most loyal followers and a pep talk from Carol for Ezekiel to finally rise up and join in on the fight, or at least the alliance, the rebellion, whatever you wish to to call it. But Ezekiel is number 4 right now, after everything that happened in the last episode. Moving on to number 5, we have Maggie. Like Daryl, Maggie has pretended to be invisible when the saviors are around. After Father Gabriel tipped off Negan about the fake death, she has been hiding at the hilltop, not been discovered. But of course, with her basically taking over as leader of Hilltop, right underneath Gregory's nose, can't go wrong with Maggie at number 5. Moving on, they have number 6 with Jadis. Jadis is like that sister-in-law that you hate, but you need her on your side against the in-laws that you really hate. Rick needs the scavengers in the same way if he wants a prayer at defeating Negan and the saviors. We haven't seen really them. We saw them, an episode or 2 ago. They brought off some weapons. Wasn't enough that they wanted. They wanted a lot more, at least double of what they were given. But it will be interesting to see what goes on with them. Like I've said in some previous videos before, I don't trust them at all. I don't know, they seem a little sketchy. I don't know, something seems too good to be true. Probably is. But moving on to number 7, we have Michonne. Michonne proved last week's episode, she's number 1, still a badass. 2, isn't above eating MREs. And 3, would literally die for Rick. All 3 qualities combined give her a great standing in the power rankings. Which I totally agree. She did go She did do anything she could when she found out, when we all thought Rick was, dead after he fell off the Ferris wheel. And, come to find out, he wasn't. It was just that deer that the walkers were eating. So at number 7 sits Michonne. Number 8 is good old Dwighty boy. Dwight is like the guy that got dumped but got back together with his girlfriend anyway, even though he knows it's wrong. So number 8 is Dwight. It will be interesting to see where they go with his story. Whether, I'm sure most of you already know that Dwight jumped ship, swapped sides, goes to the other side. So it'll be interesting to see if we see that in the show this season or next season. But yeah, number 8 is Dwighty boy. Number 9 is good old Eugene. Yep, Eugene sits at number 9. Eugene found his way into Negan's good graces and has so far lived to tell a tale. His standing with the Saviors seemed to be solid, but knowing how Negan can turn on his own in a second should give you room to worry. I mean, I gotta say that Eugene episode was actually really interesting. I did like seeing Eugene starting to do that long con, or at least I think it is, him doing the long con. We'll have to wait and see, with the last few episodes, how that will play out. But, it was interesting seeing him giving the same story, that he gave Abraham. I work, T. Brooks Ellis, Human Genome Project, given all that same stuff. Moving on to number 10 is Daryl. Next, now the preview for next week's episode is out, and Daryl's hiding at the hilltop, which doesn't seem to be, looking so good, because now him and Maggie are pretty much both on the run, and both have to at least stay hidden for now. I don't know why really Daryl went back. I mean, he didn't really seem to have, it really good at the kingdom, because saviors weren't allowed to step foot inside the kingdom. But I mean, I'm sure there's a reason. I'm sure there's some sort of reason that he went back to the hilltop. And number 11, new to the power rankings, is good old Carol. Let's see, this week allowed us to finally add Carol into the power rankings. What really earned her a spot on the list was her convincing Ezekiel to finally go to war with the Saviors. Of course, Ben's death and Morgan's attack, helped nudge, in the right direction. But, Carol definitely stepping up, saying, we need to fight. Shit's going down. It's on like Donkey Kong. So they have Carol at number 11. Still at number 12 is Jesus. We haven't really seen too much of Jesus. Hopefully you see more of Jesus. I kind of like Jesus. He's badass. What do they have? We haven't seen Jesus in a minute, but his power ranking to bridge the communities together will definitely come in handy in the upcoming war. That's what they have written down. Can't go wrong with that. Father Gabriel is number 13, who apparently dropped 2 spots. What do they got? Sorry, Gabe, no disrespect here. We just had to add Carol and recognize Jesus. Importance in the impending battle. Poor Jesus. I mean, poor Gabriel. Poor Father G. Haven't really seen a lot of him, but I'll have to wait and see. Hopefully he steps it up more. Number 14 is Morgan. Yep, Morgan made it on. This week's Morgan flew off the wagon and right into their power rankings after witnessing his protege get accidentally set up and murdered over a melon. Morgan went from zero to clear. They have real quick. So Morgan hit the number 14 spot on their power rankings. I'd have to agree. That was a fantastic episode. Definitely seeing Morgan stepping up. going little off the rails there, getting a little unhinged, or actually quite a bit unhinged. It will be interesting to see how that plays out, how how they'll keep Morgan, going like that. I mean, I hope he doesn't go full clear mode. I mean, it does seem like the group does need what do you call it, a moral compass. There we go. It always seems like the group does need a moral compass of some sort. We did have Dale, we did have Herschel. It seemed like Morgan was the kind of moral compass of the group. So I mean, I hope he finds a good balance in between all life is precious and clear. Kind of hoping maybe something in the middle. But let me know what you guys think. Did you like all life is precious Morgan? Did you like clear Morgan? Where would you like to see Morgan at? And what else do we have? Ooh, dropping down another 2 spots is Gregory. What do they have? It's almost become a joke that Gregory is perpetually at the bottom of the power rankings. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yep, poor Gregory. I'm sure his time is definitely running short. I think his time is running out. With Maggie pretty much basically taking over Hilltop right underneath his nose, like I've said. I'm not sure what he's going to do to try to hold on to his power, because I can't really see him, just stepping aside or stepping down anytime really soon. So, that will be interesting. But yes, they have Gregory dropping down 2 spots to number 15 at the very bottom. Alright guys, let me know. Do you agree with this list? Do you disagree? Who would you move up? Who would you move down? Who would you keep the same? Let me know. If you guys like this video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. If you guys like the channel, hit that subscribe button, as more videos are on the way. Also, you guys can also follow me on my social media pages. I have follow me on Twitter, Facebook. I even have a Discord channel that you're welcome to jump in, and we can talk about Walking Dead, video games, anything, whatever, videos, whatever. So you can always jump in there and chat with me. I'm always in that channel, so feel free to check out some of my other videos. I got my prediction video, episode 14 trailer breakdown. Go check out some of my other videos. And like I said, hit that subscribe button. So close to 100 subs. I know we can do it. And more videos on the way. So I will see you guys next time.